Okay, so it's showing actually half a battery. So right now we're at our campsite. It was very cold last night. We got in after dark. We had trouble getting the stove going because all the wood around here is wet. And I didn't bring enough from home. And as soon as you put a piece in that came from here, it put it out immediately. I did get a hot meal. I had a heat warmer last night. Did sleep. Went in like right away. As soon as it was dark, it was chilly. We're not on the top of White Face, but we're at the junction of the Rowlands Trail and Kate Sleeper Trail. So that's our site. We wasn't originally planning for 2 nights of this trip, so I didn't bring enough pieces of wood for our cook stove, and running low on wood. So anyways, last night we got here about 1 to the tent site, came up Downs Trail. Downs Trail was wet, slippery, a lot of river crossings. The elevation gain was gradual, no big boulders, but there was so much slippery stuff and so many water crossings. It was not my favorite trail, but the elevation was gradual, like they said. And somebody online said there was sites at the Kate Sleeper Trail, but we didn't see anything when we came out on it. And there also is no water up here. There's no springs anywhere between Downsbrook Trail and the sign by Rollins Trail. And there's no springs all the way till you get to that Camp Rich. So last night we decided we're going to go to Pasconaway. We get all the way down there, we have no water. We got down there so late that we couldn't climb Pasconaway. We filtered water, the spring was running, it was shallow. And then we came all the way back. We didn't do Pasconaway. Took 1 picture of White Face on the way back. And well, it's kind of interesting to be up here in the morning, but it was cold. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. We're headed back down Kate Sleeper. Headed towards Tripyramids. Not that early. It's 9 o'clock. Somebody just made it to the top of up there at the corner where we are, and they said that they came up the Blueberry Trail, and they said it was really terrible at the top. We got back to the corner of Downsbrook. So yesterday we just turned left, and look, if we had looked right, there's a spring right here at Downsbrook. Very mossy right here. Guess that must be the start of Downsbrook. You can see everything's covered with moss. So Downsbrook is right over there with the water that we missed yesterday. We headed towards White Face. I read online there's a backpacking site here, and guess where it is? It's the other way, headed towards Tripyramid. Right here. And it's a nice site. But we looked in the other direction. And then Dave said, don't believe things you read online. There's no site there. And there it was.
Yeah.
We looked the wrong way. Today the sky is really blue. I said partly cloudy in the afternoon. But we were lucky to get 3 good days in the whites. And first 2 days we were up here were good too. We got flume, and we got another one. I forgot what it was. It was such a blur of the week.
We've been climbing pretty steady on this one here. This is...
We don't know.
One of the...
I'm not sure if it's one of the sleepers or one of the first Tripyramid. That's not 4,000, but we're gaining elevation.
Yeah, we're nice and smooth on the flat area right now. All of a sudden we're onto the bigger rocks.
It's pretty. I think we're headed to East Sleeper. The sky is really, really blue. And there's raspberries up here, red raspberries. I'm going to try to show you a ripe one. Maybe I ate them all. I didn't eat all of them. Pretty nice, huh?
As you see, we've come to a rocky climb going up. This is supposed to be, Lori said, the slide.
It looks like it to me, but I don't know.
Looks like it goes all the way up to the top of this thing.
So we're on the south slide. We're running later than normal, or we wanted to. This part's pretty scary. We don't actually know if we're going to make it. Look at the view though.
This is a terrifying 25.
We're not doing the whole thing though. The whole south slide is the terrifying 25.
Pretty bad.
So where we turned in, the problem is where we turned in, there wasn't any trail sign. So we got to watch it so we turn in again.
Jeez, this is crazy.
So that other one wasn't the slide. This is the slide. The slide goes all the way down to another trail.
Now we gotta go all the way up this.
We're supposedly at the top of it, but it doesn't really look like we're at the top of it. I don't even know if I can do this. Well, this may be the South Peak. There's a campsite up here. We think it's probably the South Peak, but the South Peak doesn't count as a 4,000 footer because it's too close to the middle peak. So when we get to the middle peak, that's one of them. There's probably gonna be lots of people there. We just came up the slide. It was awful. I turned around and wasn't gonna do it. So we made it up the slide, but we're looking at Middle Tripyramid and Tripyramid, which are the two 4,000 footers that count. So this is the climb up Middle Tripyramid. Pretty brutal, rocky, very steep. I think the south slide and this has to be one of the hardest in the whites, but as far as 4,000 footers that we've seen, and we're on 35 of them. I think this one is Middle Tripyramid because we came off the slide on south. This looks like the middle. You can see the other one. We're going to descend now. So now it's 0.8 to the north one. They all don't have any views, but they're very hard mountains. So this is the top of Tripyramid. There's not much on it. I remember seeing this pile of rocks online. Not too much of a view. It was hard getting up here. They're very rocky. They're pretty steep. When you get up here, there's no view.
That must be a slide down there.
Oh, there's another sign down there. Yeah.
Sign down there.
Right. Yeah, that must be how you come up from one of the trails. But we came over Kate Sleeper and over the south slide, and now we got to go back. So we're headed back down on the south slide again. The terrifying part. It's an amazing view though. If you're looking at the view and the slide, it's pretty spectacular.
It's about all focus on right now.
You could see the water.
Where my hand is.
You can see the Waterville ski area. Dave climbing down, headed for the Kate Sleeper Trail.
YouTube?
Yeah, so we're turning off.
Yeah, if you go.
There's our friend coming down. It's been a hard climb. She did the north slide too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, if you go to
So when we first came out on this slide, I thought it was the slide. But it's a slide before the slide. This one's got loose rock though.
because we just thought we were climbing up the mountain.
We're almost back into the woods on the Kate Sleeper Trail. We did the south slide as far as the Kate Sleeper, which was pretty brutal. Have views of the mountains. They're really hazy. Nice pine. When we first saw these rocks, I almost didn't want to do it, but we did do it. We did the Tripyramids. Did it. Did Whiteface and the Tripyramids. So they must be almost back. There's a brand new sign. It just tells you Whiteface one way, Tripyramid the other. You can really tell you're on the top with one of the sleepers here. And that's the trail that goes to the sign. We went out there, but it seemed like the sign was gone.
It's all grown in.
A lot of raspberries here, though. I don't know if it's gone or grown in, but you can really tell you're on the top of the sleepers.
Yeah.
So we're at the junction of Downsbrook Trail. This is the way we came up. We went this way all the way to Camp Rich to get water. And the spring is right here. We didn't even see it. We walked right by it. And it's a nice spring.
Yeah.
And those stealth sites, we walked in the wrong direction.
I guess if we were gonna like do this side first, go up
Yeah,
to
we
the
were
top
going to go
and
this
that,
way. We would have
then
seen
then
it.
we would have camped here last night.
So the campsites are between Downsbrook and Trail and Tripyramid, going towards Tripyramid, but they're
The
right
thing is,
here.
we wouldn't have made it to the top of Tripyramid.
No.
So we would have had to camp there one night. I
Yeah.
guess we bypassed this
Yeah,
campsite
we would have bypassed that
and
campsite.
gone to the other
right.
campsite.
Right, and we would have been able to get water and not have to
Yeah.
go all the way to Camp Rich.
Right.
Nice spring water, huh?
Yeah. Watching the pump action.
Yeah, the pump action. We're deciding whether to bring this filter or the Sawyer filter. I thought the Sawyer filter, sometimes that squeezes very slowly, but sometimes this one does too. Now it's coming. So we're going with our stove. Most of the wood here is wet. Problem is I only packed for one night, not for two, so kind of struggling to keep it going here. Right now it's going. So I'm going to have chunk light tuna tonight. And Dave's going to have the dinner that Julie got him for Christmas, his niece. So we're cooking dinner. I'm going to have tuna tonight. We had Dave's niece's, Julie, gave us the teriyaki last night. We both had that. Because I don't eat gluten. Dave's eating all the noodles and chicken to himself, but he's going to love it. So tonight we got our fire going. Last night we struggled. Had a nice din-din, a cup of tea. Having some gummy bears.
Did you eat the gummy bear?
Not yet. So everything's been... Last night was a little rush. We slept okay. It's a little cold up here. We're practically on the top of Whiteface. I think we're where our shelter used to be. It's a nice location. Didn't have any water though. We had to go a long ways for water. And a red sunset through the trees. But it's raining. It started sprinkling. There's no rain in the forecast.